Alright, so as I'm making this video, well, previously, like 30 seconds ago before I started making this video, I literally just had to delete another video off my phone so I can have more storage. Because, yeah, that video I'm pretty sure I already posted, and if I didn't, I just deleted it. I can't take it back now. I'm okay with it. But I wanted to explain to y'all some of these songs that I've been recently uploading to my channel. But yeah, once again, shout out bust to my Valley Ridge kids. I'm pretty much off the topic of explaining everything I was explaining in the last few videos. But once again, shout out bust to all of you. I love making music for you all, and I never want somebody to be a subject of bullying because of one of my songs. So I can rest assure you that, like I say, I'm just gonna get smarter at what I release for you all, how I release it, meaning like the content of the song, and make sure that hopefully I'm not, and I would say I'm just not putting anybody in harm's way like that. And especially with using Valley Ridge's logo, I'm gonna again try whatever I can to make sure is again very careful with that. Because once again, when I call myself an ambassador of your school, Valley Ridge, and all my Valley Ridge kids, and when I call myself the ambassador not only your school but of Nice and Nocatee and etc., is because I love and support and promote everybody and everything as much as I possibly Jesus Christ Salvation can. And I want you all to understand these are my morals, these are my perspectives, these are my values. This is what I do, and I definitely, for all the children out there, like I said, never want you to be a subject of bullying because of one of my songs, excuse me, especially a song, like I say, that I made to support and promote you. I never want you to be a subject of bullying because of a flow I hit, a melody I hit, a verse I hit. Never want you to be a subject of bullying, period. So, for better and for worse, I mean, again, you all are my little brothers and sisters of the next generation. I'm never going to stop supporting Valley Ridge the way that I support Valley Ridge. I donated school supplies to you all this past basketball season. I'm very blessed to have done that because, again, nobody else is doing it, or at least nobody who is 20 years old, of my age, of my background, of never going to the school, but knowing the people that I know that used to go there and are still there, and etc., like I've said in multiple videos, nobody's doing what I'm doing like that. These are not, by the way, these are not school supplies that I bought new. These are school supplies that I already had in my closet. I just had to gather them all together and donate to you. But nobody else is doing that. Nobody else is gathering up old school supplies that they're not going to use, because even when I go to college the next year or two, I'd rather just go and start fresh buying new stuff. One of the top reasons why is because with my clothing brand that I just started, trust me, once I start selling my clothes with my clothing brand, I'm gonna have so much money I can buy like decades worth of stuff. So it's not gonna be a problem to me. Just go ahead. I'm not using the school supplies. Let me donate them to some kids that I know today do need it and will use them, and so forth and so forth. But yeah, the love and support that I have for Valley Ridge, once again, is the same love and support I have for Nice. And I love having a pipeline of youth that I can always go out and support. So that's one of the top things I look at Valley Ridge Academy as, is a pipeline of youth that I can always go out there and support for better and for worse. Same thing with Same thing with Palm Valley Academy, Passetti Bay, you name the school, it's the same thing. I look at it as a pipeline of youth that I can continuously go out there and support and encourage and share God's love with, and keep on trying to bring up in the Lord's name, so forth and so forth. But let's finally get into some of these songs that I have previously released on this channel. Like songs like Can't Take It Away. Ladies and gentlemen, Can't Take It Away. Every time I hear that, I'm thinking about NF's song titled Can You Hold Me. But Can't Take It Away is predominantly a song that is like, you can't take it away when it comes to like the scars, the fears, the pain, etc. Like, and I mean, can't take it away as like, you can't take away the lessons that I've learned, or the lessons somebody else has learned from the scars, from the pain, from the trauma, and it's like, and it has like dual meanings to it. That's like one of the meanings to it. The other meanings is like, you've harmed me physically, like you've harmed me, not physically, actually, regardless of which way you've been harmed, whoever out there's been harmed. Can't take it away is like, you can't, it's like the person that's harmed you, they can't take the scars and the pain away. Only the Father can, the Heavenly Father. He can take it away. But meanwhile, while you still have it, it's like saying, Let me learn from it, build with it, grow from it. God has brought me inner peace over time with it, you know. But the person themselves, the person itself, like, you know, who did the abusing, they can't take it away from you, you know. And it's like, you can't take this pain away from me, you know, of which you caused. But, you know, over time, I'm going to learn, build, and grow with it and use it to help uplift people and spread awareness. So on and so forth. Because I'm a huge believer. Okay, let me put my phone on charge. Yeah, because I'm a huge believer, ladies and gentlemen, of, if you didn't know, not only church counseling, but I'm a huge believer in, you know, repentance, starting over, clean slate, stuff like that. Huge believer in that, and one of the top things that I can rest assure you that this song definitely, you know, represents, because, you know, I would love to say, like, you know, it would be understandable if I said, like, period, all these scars and trauma, etc., can never be taken away from your past and your history, etc. But I can rest assure you that through the faith and spirituality that I have, that's why I also interject that it can be taken away, but it has to be taken away through proper healing and recovery through the Lord, and etc., you know. But the person who did the abusing can't take it away, and, you know, and you know, you have to, like I say before, cope with it, learn how to build with it, grow from it, etc. But the shocking part about that song is that the beginning of the song had nothing to do with that. You know, the beginning of the song had to be like, "You can't take my blessings away. You can't take my blessings away." That was the beginning of the song. It took me to like the middle towards the, I guess, the climax, really, to start explaining, you know, oh yeah, the trauma, the scars, the bruises, you can't take that away. I'm gonna learn from it, build with it, grow from it, etc., etc. That's what Can't Take It Away is. But it reminds me of NF's song "Can You Hold Me" and the cinematics within that. And when I was making "Can't Take It Away," I was trying to add a cinematic vibe to it, but that just didn't work. More of a violin vibe worked, actually. So like I said, it's still a good, powerful song. By the way, the cover of the song is my friend named Abby, who I believe still goes to PV or recently graduated from PV. Lost contact with her a while ago, honestly, but she actually landed the cover of 2 songs. Can't Take It Away and, what's it called? What's the other song? And Relay for Life. She landed the cover of 2 songs. And particularly for Can't Take It Away, I must say, it's just that cover for me, that cover, she just fit it so well. She just literally, she fit the cover so well. I was that close to just putting another cover to it that wasn't that, but I really wanted to put hers cover of because she just fit it so darn well. And God bless her soul wherever she is out there in the world. I know she's, you know, repping, you know, God and building her legacy through Christ and etc. The other song titled "Still Going Astray" by Pastor Nate. So once again, one of my nicknames is Pastor Nate, aka what's it called? AKA Nate the Prophet. And with Pastor Nate, that's just, again, I preach a lot, especially if you watch this YouTube channel. And then my Snapchat at NJ number 2 the city, I preach a lot, all the time. All the time. We need Jesus in our city. Our city needs Jesus. Hashtag, because it does. God bless Jacksonville, Florida. My hometown. But still going astray predominantly, and I haven't promoted it yet on Snapchat, but I'm going to have to. Still Going Astray is based upon the youth. It's based upon my responsibility towards the youth as a big brother and as a role model and a mentor. It pretty much means that, particularly, especially if I don't know you and I'm just not getting to know you, even if I know you for 30 seconds, I can't let you just willingly go astray because you feel like, you know, hey, what's the heck? You know, I can't watch you, see you visibly go astray. I know right from wrong. I cannot just watch you go astray, self-destruct, and not say something and or try to save you. I cannot do that. Now, I'm not saying that every time, every attempt is going to be fully successful when it comes to whatever type of way I'm trying to help you, save you, give you advice. But I have to do something. I cannot just watch you self-destruct and be like, well, that was his life. Well, that was her life. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't say anything. Yeah, you could have. You just didn't want to. Why? Because you took a selfish approach to it of like, oh, that's just their life, not going to affect my life. No. God's blessed me with too much of a living, forgiving, passionate heart for humanity. I cannot just let people visibly go astray in front of my eyes and not try to help save them even from themselves. You know, and that's why I think I put that towards the end of the song, that we need people to save us from ourselves a lot of the times, and we just don't want to admit it. But yeah, that's what Still Going Astray has to do. My part to the youth as a big brother, role model, and mentor is that I cannot, and not just the youth, but definitely to the youth, I can't visibly just watch you go astray because you feel like, I hate to say it, you're entitled to. I can't watch you just go astray because you feel like you're entitled to, like, oh, I'm entitled to live my life this way and whatever else. No, I don't care what you feel like you're entitled to. Or I care what you feel like you're entitled to so I can correct you when you're BS false entitlement. Because it's BS entitlement. It's false entitlement. You need to be steered in the Lord's direction, and I'm here to do that as a guardian angel to you, as a big brother, role model, and mentor to you. So Still Going Astray, you can listen to the song, ladies and gentlemen. It's Still Going Astray, that's what it's about. I was very tongue-tied between what the cover should be, because it was like that day of which I made that cover, it was like April or May of last school year. And I was very tongue-tied on what to put as the cover, but I tried what I could. But yeah, I preach a lot, and I just know that to the youth, I cannot visibly just let you go astray and not say anything or not do anything out of the, out of the mix of like, oh, just let them do what they want, live their life. No. Especially when you're that young. No, you possibly don't know what you're doing. And I'm sorry to your parents, but possibly nobody ever taught you right from wrong truly in the Lord's way. So guess what? It's up to me, when I get even 30 seconds with you, to teach you in the Lord's way, guide you in the Lord's way, and help you realize God's true plan, destiny for you. You know, like I said, 10 seconds can make a long difference or big difference in a lot of people's lives. And that's what I try to do. So Still Going Astray is predominantly dedicated to the youth and my role in their lives as a role model, as a big brother, as a mentor. Sorry all this spit's coming out of my mouth. But yeah, because I just want the youth to go the Lord's way, not astray. And regardless of how many minutes or seconds I get with you, I got to do what I got to do when I see you going astray. I can't just let you think that you're doing right for being wrong, which is what a lot of people want to do. They want to believe they're right for being wrong. No, I want to open your eyes to the bigger pictures, even if it is for 30 seconds, give you that godly wisdom and advice that you need. Whether you have a big brother or big sister at home or not, I got to do my job whenever I get time with you to steer you the Lord's way and let God be the judge and witness of how you come out. So, to continue, songs like Masks of Joy. Masks of Joy pretty much come out to be, please don't ever be a person that wears a mask of joy. What that means is, like, you're willingly ignoring the crime and corruption that's happening on the other side of the street or the other side of town, just so you can stay in your own bubble and pretend as if everything is cool, calm, and sweet and collective over here on your side of town, because you're not in anybody else's mess. That's not the way Christ wants us to live. Christ did not die on that cross for us to be that darn selfish, bigoted, biased, and so many other words I can name. He did not do what he did on that cross for us. He did not die on that cross for that. God sent his only begotten Son down on this earth for whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. What that means, ladies and gentlemen, you have got to be willing to step up and do God's work. / step up and willing to die doing God's work. And I can rest assure you, that is one of the, again, ultimate, you know you're going to heaven. Another thing of, you know you're going to heaven when you die honorably doing God's work. You know you're going to heaven. That's what's up. Now, I got one more minute in this, but yeah, Mask of Joy, that's what it is. Don't live your life with like, oh yeah, on my side, everything's all good and clean, whatever else. When cross town, people are dying, they're suffering, they're hurting, especially if you're aware of it. No. Do what you can to uplift them in prayer, and eventually whenever you can, go over there and try to help pastor them. Or just lend some support. Lend a helping hand. Whatever it is. Meals. Paying bills. You cutting grass. Home improvement. Help yourself. Or just help yourself towards helping your neighbor. Loving thy neighbor as thyself. Doesn't that make sense? God bless you all. Take care. I will hopefully film the rest tonight. I don't know, but if I don't, I'll film it another time. So that means I'll probably be wearing different clothes than this. I don't know. God bless.